Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you Creativerse. It's a sandbox game, and I'm sure most of you have heard it by now, otherwise why would you be here, right? Okay, first things first, new world, so here we go. I'm just gonna call it Tiggzy's world. And you're going to want to set password, definitely. If you want it just between you or just friends, whatever, I recommend friends because it gets kind of lonely and sad. Okay, I'm just going to put something random like jelly. I don't know. And click advanced because I tell you what, you're going to need this stuff so bad. Unless you want to do PvP, keep it disabled because you might accidentally hit your friends. Explosives, you're probably not going to die from them. I don't know. I don't really use them that often. Peaceful mode, yes, everything will go. Recipes don't carry over. Okay, basically, I've just created this world again from, like, I've made passwords before. So, recipes don't carry over means that when you start a new world, the recipes that you learnt from there won't start here, which is what I'm doing it new. So, claims enabled, that's basically where you make a chest and you can make it your own. Or whatever, you can put it to admin because you'll be admin anyway. It's going to be a bit slow because this is my first video, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. Not responding. But everything's gonna be alright. It's a very relaxed game. It's pretty. It's blocky, obviously, and it's alright. I quite like it. I don't play it as often as I possibly should, but yes. Ooh, okay. Visuals. You're gonna wanna sort that out because already you can tell I'm laggy as hell. Okay, so go to game options, visuals, turn that all the way down, turn them off, you don't need that at all. I don't know why I'm being laggy, I think it's just because I'm streaming perhaps, but obviously, here we go, it's fine now. If you press tab, that's your quick task or toolbar if you like, so this would be where you attack things and that's where you dig. Interesting thing about digging, I'm sure you've seen this game before, but however, I shall show you how weird this is. Ready? Okay, left click, you suck. Okay, so basically you suck up all the things you might need. For example, these red mushrooms are very important for your health. Basic controls. Oh, he looks friendly. Yes, that is a big crab. He will not eat you because you're unpeaceful, but he looks scary, so let's just go away. Okay, yes, mushrooms, important. Vines, just as important. Stone, very important. Just a quick tip, you're going to need, you're going to need to find a biome, if you like, where you'll be able to have easy access to trees, easy access to stone, easy access to water, and possibly sand if you're looking for a lot of glass to make, because that will be very, very handy. Sorry. For when you're building a house, and for when you need extra items to craft things. Speaking of crafting, okay, Q is your craft menu. This is where you can craft all sorts of beautiful things, you can track things, you can favourite things. Basically tracking, you can obviously tell already that you need to collect materials, and then you can track, which means you can see how much you've got and you can see whether you have enough to make the item you need. Whether it's an item, a tool, maybe it's a block that you can't possibly find and you have to craft it, you know, stuff like that. Obviously on the top you've got your compass, and in the top right you've got your time, your biome, so woodlands, and then the temperature. And on the bottom you've got your toolbar, taskbar, you've got quick bar on the left, so you've got your map, it just tells you quick controls. If you press tab, that's your quick toolbar on the right, but I want to quickly run through this. If you press place, this is your teleporter. You're going to want to allow if you have friends. Basically what this does is, say you're over here and you're lost and you want to get back to your house or wherever it is you want to get to, you press T if it doesn't crash on you. You press your name, teleport, and when it's not laggy you find yourself back again. So very, very handy stuff. You can reclaim it too, so obviously it's not placed, but if you press T there's an option called reclaim, so if you're like at a faraway place and you remember where your house is, then you can reclaim it to put it down where you want, and eventually through crafting a load of different items you can actually build a couple teleporters yourself, but they just give you one to start with for the needs of actually not getting lost, which is very nice. Some of this is very handy. Picking up different materials, like as much as you can, is very handy. I recommend you build safe houses wherever you go, and eventually when you can actually find the option of making teleporters, go ahead and put them in each safe house so that you have a place to go. You know, you can name your chests, you can organise, you can relax, you can build things, you can do whatever you want really. But your E is your inventory, obviously. So what do we got? We've got some notes. This is the bin, so you could just pop it over in a bin, but I would read that first. If you want to give a gift to someone, you can actually just pop it in here and they can claim this special purple bag. So we'll take all. Also, something pretty cool, if you press M, which is your map, you can claim, which I recommend you do when you're on multiplayer maps, because then people will request to build in your area and you can approve or disapprove. So it's great, but yes, make sure you have a password on your world. For your first night, maybe look for stone and you're well away. Like, I recommend you get possibly 4 stacks of stone just to start off with. Also, something to also cover, there is a store where you can get recipes, obviously I have a couple already, but coins are not possible to get. You can't get them for free, you have to buy them. Not bad for the price though. I mean, depends how much you want to pay out really towards them, because this is only early access really. I mean, not really early access anymore, but it's just it's a working game, so I think they would appreciate the support, and you can get some cool things. The blueprints are interesting. I've seen a couple of those flying about. I've seen the treehouse being built on one of my other worlds by one of our friends, and yeah, he's doing well. Literally, all you see is like floating blocks, and you have to find the right materials for each thing. And if you don't want to work towards a blueprint, that's absolutely fine. You know, it's your choice. Personally, I think it's better spent on blocks like this, because you can really craft some really nice stuff. If I can, yeah, here. This even tells you where you could possibly find them. So jungle, and it tells you what it's used for. So that's another great thing. Like, this game has so many possibilities and endless amounts of fun, but I do recommend that you don't play alone, because not that it's scary or anything, it's just a bit boring by yourself. Obviously, mushrooms, they can restore your life and they can craft quite a few things. And this is the Creativerse mascot. Casually floating by. Don't mess with these guys. They breathe fire. They may look cute and gloomy, but they're really terrifying. The best one to go for would be a leafy, which is one of those guys, but make sure it's a leafy. It cannot be, I promise you, it cannot be the wrong leafy. This is a leafy. This is a mossy leafy that can possibly poison you. Peaceful's very good for being safe, and trust me, you don't want to attack anything without having the proper weapon on you, so even a wooden sword isn't that great. But for the next video I will tell you a little bit more about the animals and what they could possibly do, and hopefully by then we'll have like a solid structure if I can actually find some stone, and we'll explore a bit more on that. So thank you, and I will see you guys next week.